And Bradley's eye got messed up. that this his eye right here, as you can see, is pretty messed up. After the fight, Bradley was talking into the camera, and he's like, oh yeah, I got a fractured cheekbone. I think I got a fractured cheekbone. Something's broken in my face. So that was pretty bad. That was a result of the a few headbutts, a few headbutts that landed. Uh, Bradley really really hadn't had any problems with headbutts since the Alexander fight that I have noticed. He really hasn't been hasn't had trouble with headbutts since that fight, which got stopped because of headbutts. Maybe that's why he, he laid low with the headbutts from then. But tonight that was a problem, and that was the cause of his eye. Plus that, plus the fact that Chaves could bang, and Bradley was banging with a banger most of the night. What's up, everyone? This is my post-fight video for the Bradley versus Chavez fight. That somehow was scored a draw. And don't get me wrong, I think Bradley won. I gave Chavez 3 rounds, so yeah, I gave it to Bradley 93. But I was flipping. I hate how they did this. They 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 made this a very difficult circumstance for boxing fans. They had two really good cards almost at the same exact time. So by the time the con fight was over, it was the eighth round of the Timothy Bradley fight. So pretty much, I only watched 4 good rounds of the Bradley fight, but I had them side by side. I had Con versus Alexander on the left side and Bradley versus Chavez on the right side. But I was focused more on the Con fight because I had watched the Con fight since the beginning. That's why I wanted to score it. But I probably should have been focused more on the Bradley fight since the Con fight was pure dominations. By the way, watch my post fight video and my prediction video if you haven't watched it yet. And comment below of your comments of my video and of the fights and other videos that you would like for me to make. If you are a fan of my style, I don't know. Anyway, but I, but I was watching the fight. Regardless of that, I wasn't paying like 100% attention. I was paying like 75% attention to the Bradley fight, and he was winning most of the rounds. He won most of the early rounds. Like I said in my prediction video, Bradley was gonna win or could beat Chavez any single style that he fought him. He could bang him on the inside, which he did a couple rounds. He could work from him on the outside, use his speed, the box and spurts, stick and move. He could do it all. He could do it all against Chavez because he's not in his caliber. And I give Chavez 3 rounds. Honestly, it was the last 3 rounds, 10, 11th, and 12th, which had Bradley easing up a bit. Maybe because his eye started to swell really bad. As you could see there, his eye was, oof, it's pretty bad. But this this is getting to be a joke, man. Like on Friday there was a really bad robbery. On Not on Friday, on Thursday it was Friday night fights, but it was a really bad robbery, which only those people that saw that fight gave a damn because it wasn't that covered because it wasn't mainstream guys like Timothy Bradley, but it was Tyson. What was his name? Tyson Cave. Look up that name, Tyson Cave. He got robbed against that Colombian Escandon. I gave him every single round. I gave him the 12 rounds, and he got robbed. Second robbery this weekend. Jose Benavides getting the decision against Mauricio Herrera. Herrera, I was watching that fight side by side with, I believe it was the Keith Thurman fight, which that was the wrong choice as well. But that fight was really good. But all the time I was watching that fight, Benavides had his back against the ropes. So I can't see how Benavides won that fight. There's no way Benavides won. Herrera got robbed. Herrera was robbed, and Timothy Bradley was robbed. And at least it was a draw. It wasn't like it wasn't a decision towards Chaves. But come on, you're gonna give someone a fight. This was like a victory for Chaves. He didn't deserve the draw. But also, I need to watch that fight again because I wasn't 100% into it, as well as the Herrera fight. Also, those fights I believe are worth rewatching because they were pretty entertaining. So those fights are watching, but man, this sport keeps hurting itself with these decisions, man. It just these judges. There's getting money under the table to give bad scorecards or what, but that needs to stop, man. You're professional judges and you're right there. Make the right decision, dude. I don't know if you saw Timmy's eye and thought, oh, he must lose. Man, Letterman usually gives great cards, but not tonight. Bradley is involved in some of the worst decisions of all time, actually. One of. But yeah, also Andy Lee, man. Wow. I didn't know Andy Lee was such a banger, dude. I didn't know Andy Lee was such a banger. His last fight, the fight before the Korobov fight, he knocked that guy out cold. And this time, he knocks out the guy that Quillin dropped his title for. This was that was a really good knockout. I was really impressed. I'm really impressed by Andy Lee, man. I think he's back to being a contender, and he might be getting a title shot soon. I think he beats Jermaine Taylor. So if he gets Jermaine Taylor, I think he beats him. Actually, I hope he doesn't fight him. I hope Jermaine Taylor doesn't fight at all. If he could beat that legal case that he has. So that was my thoughts on tonight. Not a super great night of boxing, but a very busy one and a very difficult one to watch as a boxing fan. But I'll do it again if yeah, I'd rather have too much boxing to watch than no boxing to watch. So those are my thoughts. Please, please, please comment below, like this video or thumbs down it, which is what most of you have been doing. But it's all good. None but love for you. You're watching my videos. Nothing but love. All right. Peace.